White people have to stop dancing in public. They just have to. Yes! Now, I've been to concerts as a white person, and I observe the white person rule at concerts. You go to a white person concert, they're playing music, this is how you enjoy it. Yep. That's what you do. One time I went, this is a true story. One time I went to a Bob Dylan concert in Los Angeles, and he was playing rockabilly for whatever reason, and it kind of had a little bit of a beat. And so the rich people who sitting were on the floor started to stand up and dance. But a lot of the rich people sitting behind them didn't want to stand up and dance, so they started complaining. So then they had to send the ushers over. They had to send over 20 black guys to tell the white people, stop fucking dancing. And this is why. So it doesn't go good when politicians... When politicians...
Oh.
It doesn't go...
Oh, God.
Show how it's done, George. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, don't do that. No, no. Oh.
Yes. Why is this dancing to white people? I don't understand. So Liz Warren... She decided to dance in public. So I know, right? So here she goes, watch, and there she goes. Just a little bit, oh baby, just a little bit. Julian Castro not having fucking anything to do with it. He's like, this is white people keep trying this shit. I don't know why they do it.
What if Liz Warren just got fucking dirty right there? What if she was just like, oh, let's do it. She's like, oh.
I was relieved she didn't twerk.
Oh,
I was relieved.
She just started.
You can dance if you want to. You can leave Medicare for all behind. And the Green New Deal's not really your plan, but that's not a problem of mine. You can dance if you want to.
She danced around that stage as good as she danced around whether she supports Medicare for all or not. Am I right? It's the fourth time we've made that joke today, but it's still good. So Kyle Kulinski tweeted out, he made fun of that. Kyle Kulinski goes, I know your terrible advisors told you to be more relatable and dance, but really the trick is just being your authentic self, no more, no less, which is a pretty innocuous critique of what just happened, right? You couldn't be more, Cory Booker goes, raise your hand if you know why people are trolling Elizabeth dance moves and not my dad jokes. Well, then Humanist Report says, raise your hand if you know why Cory Booker voted against a bill that would allow Americans to import cheaper prescription drugs from Canada.
We know that answer.
So Cory Booker wants to know why Kyle Kulinski is making fun of Elizabeth Warren and not him. And, the Rational National, David Dole says, because Warren's a competitor in the race and you're not. How about that? That would be why. Aaron Matei says, because 0.2% polling Cory Booker. People who ignore my campaign and my jokes are sexists. But guess what? Kyle Kulinski comes back. No, I actually did troll your dad jokes, too. As well as you're being the #1 recipient of Big Pharma money. But yeah, just accuse me of sexism if it makes you feel good. Yeah. They won't stop. They did that to me. You remember that Clinton advisor came at me, that Cliff Schechter guy, because I said, stop lying about why you got fired from that teaching job? She quit. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So they're doing it now to Kyle Kulinski. And here, Parker Malloy came at him. Parker Malloy goes, maybe stick to criticizing her policy positions instead of picking apart things that have nothing to do with how she'd govern. Okay, well, you're just a misogynistic sack of shit. They're really coming at Kyle Kulinski, right? And here's someone who says her name is Angry Black Lady. She says, trolling Booker's dad jokes or mocking Pete's dancing is not the same as you tagging Elizabeth Warren to tell her to be more authentic. You could apologize and learn something about the sexist way women politicians are covered in the media and how you're contributing to it. Just try. So that's a woman advocating for another woman. And I just want to say, I am women, hear me roar, just don't make fun of my dancing. I mean, come on. I know you're like me. We're progressives. We know women can do anything except take a joke. And the point is... No, I don't, obviously I don't fucking mean that. It's just a good joke. Can you ladies not take a fucking joke? It takes it out of me to take a victory lap. Because this woman is an obvious phony. They're hiding behind identity politics and calling people sexist for making actual, honest observations that are genuine, right? So that's a bullshit tactic to do. That's fucked up, right? And so obviously this woman doesn't, not only does this woman not support fucking women, she doesn't support humanity, because here's a tweet of that same woman. People feel so strongly about this woman, I just don't give a shit either way. Hashtag Manning. That's right. So she defends the powerful in a disingenuous way, but the fucking truth tellers who are being persecuted, she doesn't give a fuck about. Because she's a horrible person. Yeah, is that Julian Assange, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're all about Julian Assange. That's right. So, and not only is she a fucking hypocrite liar, doesn't even support women or anybody or a truth teller or whistleblowers, but she also criticizes people for their dancing. So she's completely bullshit both ways. So Kyle Kulinski says, well, so I'm allowed to make fun of Mayor Pete's dance and Cory Booker's dad jokes, but I'm not allowed to make fun of Warren's dance? I'll tell you what, make me a list of the things I'm allowed to mock and not allowed to mock so I can use it as toilet paper. I said I have that same list, but it's more of a to-do list than anything. But I gotta go with this guy. He makes the best point. He goes, it's offensive to make fun of Native Americans.
Oh, that's crazy. That just drives me crazy when they do that.
I just don't, it's centrist Twitter, the corporate centrist Twitter, doing a dance called moving the goalposts. Don't forget to do the selective outrage move in the middle. That's what this is, selective outrage over bullshit. This is like an identity politics thing. You can't criticize a woman. Any criticism of Elizabeth Warren is somehow sexist. And they did the same thing to Bernie last time when she was running against Hillary Clinton. Any criticism of her was sexist, even though she was the biggest shamer of women who were being harassed by her husband.
All they have is identity politics, because you can't talk about policy. You stick with the facts of Elizabeth Warren, right? She voted to give Trump extra $80 billion for the war machine in October of 17, right? You've seen her say, oh, I won't take corporate money in the primary, but I will in the general, right? You've just seen her time and time again flip-flop. She was a Republican until she was 47 goddamn years old. You call her out on that, and their only argument is, oh, it's sexism, Russia, or whatever. That's all they fucking got. That's all they got. Because you can't fight the truth of the fact that their centrist candidates fucking suck. They're worse than Elizabeth Warren's dancing.
Well, and I also want to mention, if Cory Booker was anything close to a remotely serious person, he would have tweeted out, raise your hand if you know why I'm polling around 1%, because no one in my campaign has a frickin' clue.
Hey, come see a live Jimmy Dore show. We're going to be in Tempe, Arizona, Sacramento, San Jose, Miami. Go to jimmydorcomedy.com for a link for all tickets to all of our live shows, and go to jimmydorcomedy.com/join to become a premium member. We give you hours of bonus material every week. Thanks for your support.